Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Infinite Crypto Cruisers. This is Brad Varnell of the Infinite Crypto YouTube channel. And folks, I am coming to you live Friday night, April 16th, and with a broken leg. If you read the description, I broke my leg earlier today. And you guys are probably wondering why I look so happy. Well, I tell you what, it's not because of the painkillers, although they did prescribe me a little bit of pain medication. Folks, the reason that I'm happy is because I feel so blessed for so many reasons, and I will kind of get into some of those. But I thought that tonight would be a great opportunity to kind of talk about what it takes to win in life, not just in crypto. And I've also got some exciting cryptocurrency things that I want to share with you. Well, folks, for those of you that have been following the channel for a little bit, I started a challenge a little over 100 days ago called the 75 Hard Challenge by Andy Frisella, where for 75 days straight, you work out twice a day for 45 minutes minimum. One of those workouts has to be outside. You drink a gallon of water. You read 10 pages in an inspirational nonfiction book. And you also take a progress picture, and then you stick to a diet. Well, the reason that I've been doing this for over 100 days is because on day 42, I forgot to take my picture. So today is day 63, and you want to know what I did? I broke my leg. And here, I'm going to take you over and show you just a little picture of this baby. So long story short, I was playing some football with my wife and a friend of ours at the park, not too far from our house. And we were throwing this football up. You throw it up kind of onto this tent, and it rolls back down, and you kind of run under it to catch it. Well, on this particular throw, when I got ready to catch the ball, and as I planted my feet to kind of stop, because I was running, along the edge of the tent as the ball was going over, I was running. When I went to stop, my right foot slipped out from underneath me, and all of the weight was right on my left ankle and my left leg. And this is your big bone here going through your shin. That bone's pretty hard to break, but this smaller bone over here, the fibula, you can see that right about there where my fingertip is the start of the break, and it goes right through about the middle of the bone and comes back down on the same side. So it didn't break clean through, but it broke through here. Well, folks, I'm here to tell you the very first thing that I thought about was, how am I going to do my 75 hard? And I know that a lot of people probably think that's crazy. Like, there I am laying on the ground. This thing made a horrible noise. There was people 50 feet or further away from me in this park that heard the snap, that heard the crack and the popple. I'm laying there on my back looking up at the sun, and I know that I got to go to the hospital. But the first thing I told my wife is, this ain't going to stop me from doing my 75 hard. I hadn't done any workouts yet, but I knew I was going to figure out a way to get it done. And folks, the moral of the story is, it ain't going to be easy to get rich in cryptocurrency. Freedom, financial freedom. Everybody's dream is to have financial freedom, financial independence, the ability to do what you want to do when you want to do it. That's not going to come easy for most people. Every once in a while, somebody might get lucky. They might get lucky, and they might have an opportunity to make a bunch of money in crypto fast. Most of the time, those people won't know what to do with it, and it won't create long-term generational wealth for them. But if it does, the moral of the story is, for every 1,000 people that make it super fast and easy, maybe one holds on to it. The people that create wealth and keep it long-term are the folks that are going through this crypto market right now. They're going through this bear. They're going through this 5 months of downward action, but their belief in what they're doing is so strong that they're not going to let anything stop them. So, folks, I want to tell you something else. That I want to show you something, because a lot of people have thought, man, my spirits just seem like they're too high. I don't know. Can you see this at all? Where I have the writing?
You can
Kind of, maybe a little bit. Let me see if I do this. And then it took. Let me.
I can read it.
So I mean, I'll read it to you folks. But I created this post when I was in the hospital, and it says, "I am the luckiest guy in the world." No, seriously, broken leg and all, I am so blessed. Thanks to God and cryptocurrency assets, this isn't going to hurt me financially. So point A right there, like I told my dad earlier today, I'm kind of glad that this happened to me. I'm glad that it didn't happen to somebody who's trying hard, that's struggling out there, that's trying to raise a family, and that has the type of job where a broken leg would put them out of work for several weeks and it might devastate them financially. So number one, I'm blessed because I can do my YouTube channel just like I'm doing it tonight from my home here. You guys notice a little bit of a different backdrop. I am downstairs, not in my office because it's a little bit rough going up and downstairs. So I'm doing it absolutely as little as possible. So I kind of got everything situated down here, kind of in my living room. But I'm blessed because I have the financial means to make it through this without it devastating my family. Number two, I've got an amazing family and the best wife in the world right here by my side. My son and my daughter have been helping me, bringing me stuff all day long. My wife was there at the emergency room with me. She's here right now on this video, and she is going to do everything that she can to make this as easy as possible on me. So I'm so blessed because I have a great support system. And then, I also am very thankful because I'm on the path to being healthier than I've ever been since I was probably about 20 years old. And I love to try and live Ed Milet's saying. If you haven't heard of Ed Milet, Google him on YouTube. Ed Milet, Mylett. One of my most powerful motivational speakers. And one of his favorite sayings is, everything in life is happening for me, not to me. And folks, that's such a powerful perspective. And whether it's true or not, if you believe it's true, you're going to live your life differently, and it makes a difference. Like the little book when we were kids, the little train that thought he could. And that saying, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Either way, you're right. Well, I firmly believe, and I choose to believe, that everything in life happens for me, not to me. So I'm excited to see what's going to come from this broken leg. I don't know what the positive's going to be. I don't know exactly why this was part of the plan for my life, but I'm excited to see where it takes me. And and the last but not least here, I very much believe in God, and I know that God and Jesus have my back. Romans 8:28 says, all things work for good for those that love God and live according to his purpose. Well, I'm trying very hard to be a godly man and to be the best husband that I can be, to be the best father that I can be, to be a good mentor to you folks. And I believe that God's got me in his hands. And so therefore, I believe that all things, it doesn't say some things, it says all things work for good. So I choose to believe that this was going to be a good thing. And then, like I said earlier, I'm glad that this happened to me and not somebody that would really be, devastated by it. So, and then, hope you all have a great Easter weekend. He is risen. So folks, this is actually an opportunity, hopefully for me to shine my light and to show you guys that I practice what I preach. How easy would it have been? And then I want to show you on my Facebook page one other thing. So I just posted this. So this here is day 63, baby. Completed. 2 45-minute workouts. I got them done. I didn't even get home and didn't even get to start the first workout until after 6 o'clock this evening. But I got 2 45-minute workouts done with a broken leg. I worked out my upper body. I've got dumbbells, and I worked out my upper body doing lifts over my shoulders, leaning back, kind of doing bench presses, doing a bunch of curls, and I got my 2 workouts in. The most important thing wasn't necessarily how great of a workout that they were, but just the fact that I was disciplined enough to keep doing them. So I'm very excited. I'm on day 64 tomorrow. I've only got 12 days left. I'm probably going to have to do the same kind of workouts tomorrow. But folks, I want you guys to know that you've got a leader you've got somebody here that cares about you and that loves you and that has your best interest at heart, and that I'm trying to practice what I preach. I'm trying to show you guys the way. I'm not trying to tell you what to do without being willing to do it myself. So I hope you guys appreciate that. And I know that you already do. We've got a little over 2,100 followers now, and so many of you are like family to me already. We know each other pretty well, and we're getting to know each other even better. I know that as time goes by, we're going to have meetups here in Las Vegas. I'm planning on having some fun stuff going on, like for the Bitcoin Miami conference next year, and Bahama trips. We're going to get a chance as Infinite Crypto Cruiser family to hang out and spend time. I hope that my wife and my kids get to meet some of you guys on some of the most amazing tropical, fun paradise beaches and stuff in the world. There's a mission behind this YouTube channel. I'm not just a guy that thought, man, I'd like to make a bunch of money off of YouTube. So even though I've never done anything successfully in crypto, I'm going to start a YouTube channel and start talking about crypto and try to make a bunch of money. I've actually done it. I've gone through the fire. I went through the pain of the bear market in 18 and 19 and 20 and came out on the other side of it financially free. I don't have a job. My wife doesn't have a job. I've got a 15-and-a-half-year-old son that's got a big crypto portfolio, and he's kind of a partner with me on this YouTube channel. He's probably going to be a multi-millionaire by the time he's 21 years old and have an unbelievable life ahead of him because of cryptocurrency. So, I'll get off my soapbox, but folks, I hope that you're excited about this journey. I hope that you're excited about cryptocurrency and that you're not going to let these temporary downward trends and some of the chaos in the world knock you out of the game. Because as I said yesterday on my Hubi live stream, there's only two things that you got to do to be successful in all things in life, but especially in crypto. And that's number one, get started. Number two, don't quit. I'm going to drill that into your guys' head. Number one, get started. Number two, don't quit. You will figure it out somewhere in between those 2 points. That also means, in crypto language, that means get invested, start buying crypto. And then the second thing that you got to do is don't sell it every time things get scary. You got to hold your crypto through some scary times. But I tell you what, the more experienced you get with crypto, the longer you've been around, it won't be so scary. I get messages all the time. Oh my gosh, look at the market. It's down 20% today. And I'm like, yeah, that's a walk in the park. Happened to me a couple hundred times probably now over the last 4 or 5 years. Like it's not even a blip on my radar screen. Even when Bitcoin went from 65, 68,000 all the way down to 30,000, I don't care. I watched Bitcoin go from 20,000 in the beginning of 2018 all the way down to $3,200 in 2020. Guess what? I never sold 1 ounce of my Bitcoin. Hi there, beautiful. Oh, she got on the camera. She didn't even know it. So folks, like I practice what I preach. In 18, 19, 20, I didn't sell any crypto that I didn't have to. I did have to sell a little bit of crypto to live because I quit my job towards the middle of 2019. So there were some times where I would use a little bit of my crypto to pay and cover some expenses, but it was always begrudgingly, especially while it was down. I tried to cash out a little bit at its peaks and stuff, but my point is, folks, like I never got scared. So many people get scared and sell off all their crypto and swear it off and say, hey, I'm not getting burned by that stuff again. I got $25,000 invested. It's only worth 10 grand. I'm getting my 10 grand out and I don't ever want to hear the word crypto again. Don't let that be you. Woo! I am fired up. So with that, folks, I see that we got a bunch of people here in the chat. I want to just say hi. Els59, how you doing, brother? Thank you so much for being here. I love you, man. You're here on just about every single live stream. I appreciate you. And we got Paul. How you doing, Paul Abraham? Oh my God, sorry to hear that. Hey, thank you, Paul. I will be fine. It's going to be a little bit of road to recovery, but I am going to be great. Ocean Koi, you good man, so kind of you. Take love. Hey, thank you so much. I tell you what, members like you and comments like that are what keep me inspired, what keep me going. I hope that you guys are making some money from this YouTube channel too, folks. You know, over the last couple of months, I haven't done as many deep dives. I haven't really done as many token recommendations. And that's because a lot of the smaller cap projects really get wiped out in these types of markets. And I don't want to recommend something to you and have you get stuck 50 or 75 or 80% on it. Even when in my heart of hearts, I believe that as long as you hold it and maybe even dollar cost average in some more, that you're going to be fine over the long term. So I don't give out a ton of picks, but I did talk about Beam Swap extensively when it was down at about 0.3 of a cent. Now it's almost double that. And they've announced a launch pad and all sorts of amazing things. So there's definitely been some good advice on this. I've also talked a lot about getting invested in some of the blue chips. Right now is a fantastic time to load up on your Chainlink and Polkadot and Matic, Solana, Avalanche, VeChain, Zilliqa. I talked about Zilliqa multiple times. Not too long ago, it was down at about 4 cents, 5 cents, and it shot all the way up to 20, 21 cents not too long ago. The last time I looked at it, it's sitting at about 10 or 11 cents. So had you been buying some Zilliqa at 5 cents, you could have made a 4x on it and sold out a bunch at around 20 cents. And then if you wanted to, bought back in at around 10, 11 cents, doubled your stack, or just bought back in for your original amount and kind of be free rolling on it. So, I hope that when you're listening to this channel, when you're listening to these videos, remember, the best advice in the world does you no good if you don't take action. Action is the key, folks. Same thing, I hear that all the time. People will read amazing books, but they don't do any of the things that the book tells them to do. What was the point of reading the book if you're not going to take any action and implement some of the strategies that you learned? So, folks, I hope that as you're watching these videos, that they're making you some money. I hope that you're investing into some good crypto and that you're actually making some money. Who else do we have here in the chat? I guess that looks like I got everybody. Thank you very much, Els59. I appreciate that, man. And I'm glad you're excited too, man. We are in exciting times. Let me hop over to CoinGecko real quick and take a quick peek at the current market, and then I am going to go get a little sleep, man. It's been a long day. I can't believe I'm still awake. After midnight, with this much energy, I broke my leg at, what would you say, about 2 o'clock this afternoon? Maybe, no, because we had to pick Haley up to more like 1. We went at 12:45, going to be, yeah. So I broke my leg at about 1 o'clock this afternoon, spent several hours in the hospital, and then got home and did my 2 workouts, and I'm still, rolling along, singing my song here. Have I ever sang my song for you guys? My wife's like, oh, don't do it, Brad. So I got a song that I made up. Hopefully you guys like it. Ooh, we got ourselves somebody coming down the stairs going to try to get eaten. Anyways, so here's my song. You guys get to enjoy it for the first time. I've never done this on the live stream. I hope you like it. You ready for this? Today is a great day. Tomorrow is gonna be great too. Yabba dabba doo. You gotta remember the yabba dabba doo, folks. Today is a great day, and tomorrow. Oops, I didn't want to do that. I did not want to bring it. Didn't want to bring that up, but man, today is a great day, and tomorrow is gonna be a great day too, folks. So my voice was all messed up on that. I promise you, I can actually sing a little bit better than that. My wife's like probably thinking over there, not much better, but a little bit better. Steeny21, how you doing, buddy? Welcome to the channel. Ponder Wrong. Welcome, my friend. Glad to have you here. So let's get back over here. Now that I'm done singing my song, breaking your eardrums, and we'll let me refresh this, make sure that it's current, see what we got going on around here. So we got Bitcoin hanging in there. Over the last 24 hours, it's up 1%. That's not much, but I'll take it. I like the fact that it's holding pretty strong at 40,000. Ethereum still hanging in there and holding that $3,000 level. What do we got Solana at? 101. Terra Luna at 80. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did a video a few days ago on XRP. And XRP has jumped up a little bit from about 70 cents up to about 78 cents. So it's...
Turn off the comments.
Turn off the comments?
At the game show?
No, not yet.
Yep.
So, XRP is up about 10%. And there's some, a little bit of green here and there in the market. Dogecoin, not one of my favorite coins. I'm not big on meme coins, but it's had a little bit of action. Folks, my point is that, we're holding strong. Things really aren't as bad as they seem. So, hey, sweet potato. Oh no. Steenie says you should listen more to my wife. Please don't tell me that this comment is because you don't love my singing. Come on, you got to love my singing, don't you, Steenie? Man, I don't think Steenie enjoyed my song. That's okay. I forgive you, Steenie. I still love you, man. So with that, folks, I am going to go enjoy the rest of my evening, get a little bit of sleep. And I hope you guys have a great night. If it's nighttime for you, if it's tomorrow, if it's Saturday morning for you, I hope you get ready to have an amazing, amazing weekend. I am looking forward to seeing you live tomorrow. And then we are going to do the game show giveaway on Sunday. And two other quick things I want to mention. One, we are on the way to 10,000 subs, guys. I've spoken into existence. I'm praying about it. I know it's going to happen. I'm doing a lot of work towards that. Please help me out by sharing the channel with your friends and family. The 2,100 subscribers that we got, if you all just brought on 2 or 3 friends and family members, coworkers that are into crypto, we could triple or quadruple to 5, 6, 7, 8,000 in no time. But we are going to get to 10,000 and we're going to get there fast. And I am going to do an amazing giveaway. And the faster we get there, the bigger the giveaway is going to be. Number 2, what was number 2? The first thing that came to my mind is not what I talked about. Then the 10,000 subs came to my mind. What was the first thing that I was excited about that I wanted to talk about? Slipped right in and out of my head. Oh, come on. What was I going to... Oh, I remember. I've got a new video series that I'm very close to having all of the I's and T's crossed on. It's going to be a bankroll challenge where I start off with $10,000 and I turn that $10,000 into $100,000 as fast as possible. Now, I'm not talking about like in a week or two, maybe not even a month or two, but my goal is to turn 10 grand into at least $100,000 in say 3 to 6 months. This is a $10,000 bankroll that I'm going to be trading in and out of the market with. So most of my cryptocurrency is I buy, I hold, I stake, I create passive income, and I build my stack while I'm waiting for the next bull market. But I thought it would be fun to do a video, like I'll probably do it every single day of the same week, kind of like I got the game show Sunday on Sundays. Probably like Tuesday, I'm thinking, is going to be the update, the bankroll challenge update. So every Tuesday, I'm going to show you guys on a live stream exactly what trades I made. I'm going to show you where I put the 10 grand and if I bought any tokens, sold any tokens, what I did. I'm going to show you guys that every single Tuesday, I think, is the day I'm going to pick to do that. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think you guys are going to enjoy following along with me. I think that's another thing that you'll be able to get a lot of value out of, and another good reason to share the channel, because I think newer people to crypto will be able to appreciate this and be able to learn some strategies, because not everybody just wants to buy and hold. There is some merit to buying and kind of going in and out of the market. So I hope you guys like that idea. If you guys like that idea, do me a favor, throw a 1 in the chat if that sounds like a cool idea for a weekly video. The 10,000 to 100,000 bankroll challenge. You guys like that idea? Throw a 1 in the chat for me, please. Also, folks, I don't know how many likes this video has. How many likes we got, babe?
1.
We got 1 like, and there's 5 of you on here. So please hit that like button for me. That helps the video get shared. It helps it get pumped out to other people. So please, if you're still on the live stream here, hit that like button for me, please. So Haydar Malik, he hit it number 1. Steeny21 hit a number 1. My wife's gonna hit a number 1. She just hasn't gotten around to it yet.
Hey, I was the one that hit it.
No, I mean, like my idea of the $10,000 to $100,000 bankroll challenge. Michael Sweeney, hey Michael, welcome, brother. Hope you're having a great night. I don't know if you caught the beginning. I broke my leg earlier. If you go back and watch the beginning of this live stream after I end it, I throw up a couple images of my nice little cracked fibula bone, and you can take a little look. And I also talk a little bit about why I'm in such good spirits and why I feel like I'm still the luckiest guy in the world, even with this broken leg. But I don't have time to go back and show it all over again. We've been on live now for about 26 minutes, and I am exhausted. I spent several hours in the emergency room today. And but anyways, God is good. I am doing great. And I'm looking forward to the future. We got a lot of exciting things coming up. And that reminds me, Mike. Mike here lives, my buddy. So we're going to get together in Vegas here one of these days. So I'm back from Miami. Text me tomorrow and let's get together. I don't know exactly how much traveling I'm going to be doing for the next couple of days, but sometime maybe towards the end of next week, we can get together for that lunch that we were talking about. So with that, folks, I love you all. I thank you all for being here. God bless you, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.